Robyn Brown is crying again, but this time something is different, and viewers can feel it immediately. This isn't the familiar cry we've seen for years. The trembling voice over hurt feelings or feeling misunderstood or being left out of the sister-wife circle. This time, the tears are heavier, slower, more exhausted. This time, Robyn isn't crying because someone hurt her feelings. She's crying because the man she trusted, the man she defended while 3 marriages collapsed around her, tried to sell property out from under her. Property she legally owned. Property worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he almost did it without telling her. Almost did it behind her back. Almost did it in a secret deal that would have cut both Robyn and Mary out entirely. And suddenly, for the first time in this entire saga, Robyn isn't crying as the favorite wife. She's crying as just another woman who realized too late who she married. On the January 18th, 2026 tell-all, Robyn finally said the quiet part out loud. She revealed that Kody Brown pressured her to go along with selling Coyote Pass without Mary's agreement. Not suggested. Not discussed calmly. Pressured. Pushed. Threatened. He wanted her to consent to a deal that would have completely screwed Mary over, and when Robyn refused, when she reminded him that she also had a legal stake in the land and that he couldn't just do whatever he wanted, Kody did what he always does when someone says no. He turned it around. He painted her as the problem. And in that moment, the illusion cracked. The favorite wife discovered she was only favored when she stayed obedient. This isn't just a story about land. It isn't just about money. This is about control, about manipulation, about how one man managed to pit 4 women against each other for decades using finances as a weapon. And this is the story of what happens when the woman who benefited the most finally finds herself on the wrong side of that weapon. To understand how everything blew up, you have to go back to the beginning of Coyote Pass, back to 2018, when the Browns bought 14 acres of Arizona land for $820,000. It was supposed to be their plural family paradise, a fresh start after Las Vegas, a symbol of unity. 5 homes. 1 for each wife and 1 for Kody. A compound that would prove plural marriage worked, except almost immediately, the dream was dead. Christine didn't want to live there. Mary would only do it if everyone else did. Janelle could see the writing on the wall early. And Kody and Robyn already had their $890,000 mansion, so the urgency just wasn't there. Why rush to build on dirt when you already live like royalty? By 2021, Christine was gone. She walked away from the marriage and, quietly, she signed over her portion of Coyote Pass to Kody and Robyn for $10. $10. Her share was worth an estimated $300,000, but Christine didn't care. She wanted freedom. She wanted out. She wanted her Flagstaff house money and a clean break, and she took the loss without looking back. That decision would later expose just how ruthless the financial structure of this family really was. With Christine gone, the remaining owners were Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Mary. And this is where the real mess begins, because the land was never owned equally. Kody's name was on every parcel. Robyn's name was on more than anyone else. Janelle and Mary owned pieces jointly with Kody. Translation? Kody held the power. Robyn held the second most. Janelle and Mary were always vulnerable. And Kody knew it. By 2024, nobody wanted the land anymore. The family had imploded. The dream was embarrassing. The property was just sitting there bleeding money through taxes and maintenance. Everyone agreed it needed to be sold. But agreeing to sell and agreeing on how to split the money were 2 very different things. Janelle and Mary wanted fairness, equal splits, transparency, accountability. Kody wanted control. And Robyn, for the first time, was caught in the middle instead of safely on his side. The first buyer came in with a solid offer. Janelle signed quickly. Mary signed quickly. Kody signed quickly. Checks were sent to the title company. Everything seemed like it was finally moving forward. And then silence. 6 weeks. Radio silence. No Robyn. No explanation. No response. And just as the contract was about to expire, Robyn suddenly reappeared with demands. She said she wouldn't sign unless everyone agreed to new terms. Not about price. Not about timing. About silence. She wanted non-disclosure agreements. NDAs that would prevent Mary and Janelle from talking about the sale. NDAs that would stop Mary from taking any further legal action to get money she believed she was still owed. A hold harmless clause that would lock everything down permanently. And she brought the documents fully prepared at the very last minute when the deal was about to collapse. Janelle immediately felt it. This wasn't about logistics. This was a power play. And Mary? Mary was done. Completely done. She saw exactly what was happening, and for the first time in years, she refused to bend. She said no. Loudly. Publicly. "I will not be silenced again," Mary said on the tell-all. And just like that, the first deal died. The buyer walked away. Fans blamed Robyn. And for a moment, it looked like they were right. But that was only half the story. Because while Robyn was being accused of sabotaging the sale, something much darker was happening behind the scenes. Something that would flip the entire narrative on its head. Something Robyn herself would later reveal through tears. While fans were busy tearing Robyn apart for demanding NDAs, Kody Brown was quietly entertaining an entirely different plan. A plan that didn't involve protecting Robyn at all. A plan that would have cut Mary out completely and potentially left Robyn exposed too. And the most chilling part? Kody admitted it himself. On the tell-all, Kody casually revealed that Janelle came to him with an idea. A way to force the sale of Coyote Pass without everyone agreeing. He said she was worried they'd lose the buyer. He said she was frustrated with Mary. And he said he was tempted. Very tempted. Because in his words, he was tired of waiting. Tired of negotiations. Tired of fairness. He admitted he reached a breaking point where he thought about selling the property and distributing the money at his convenience. At his convenience. Let that sink in. Not based on ownership. Not based on contribution. Not based on law. Based on what he felt like giving. This wasn't just talk. This was a backdoor plan forming in real time. Kody and Janelle discussing how to bypass Mary. How to move forward without her consent. And according to Robyn, Kody didn't stop there. He came to her next. He pressured her to go along with it. He pushed her to agree to selling without Mary's signature. He wanted Robyn to rubber stamp the deal, to be the supportive wife who backs her husband no matter what. The wife she'd been for 15 years. But this time, Robyn said no. And that's when everything changed. Robyn told a tell-all audience that she reminded Kody she had legal ownership. That he couldn't sell without her. That what he was suggesting wasn't just unfair, it was wrong. And instead of respecting her, instead of listening, Kody got angry. He pressured her harder. He framed her as disloyal, as difficult, as an obstacle. And in that moment, Robyn experienced exactly what the other wives had lived with for decades. The punishment that comes when you stop complying. Suddenly, Robyn wasn't the favorite. She was a problem to solve. Now here's where the story gets complicated, because everyone involved is telling a slightly different version of the truth. Kody says Janelle pressured him. Janelle says there was no secret deal, just discussions. Mary says she felt something was happening behind her back and she didn't trust anyone. Robyn says she fought Kody to make sure everyone got 25%. And the reality is, they're probably all telling pieces of the truth while hiding the parts that make them look bad. But the timeline doesn't lie. The first deal came in. Robyn stalled. NDAs appeared at the last second. Mary refused. The deal collapsed. During that same time, Kody admitted discussing forcing the sale. Robyn admitted Kody pressured her to go along with it. Eventually, the buyer returned. This time, everyone signed. The land sold in April 2025 for $1. $5 million. Kody and Robyn walked away with $750,000 total. Mary and Janelle split the remaining $750,000. On paper, it looks fair. But the path to get there was anything but. Because here's what the NDAs were really about. They weren't just about privacy. They weren't just about moving forward. They were about Vegas. They were about the money Mary poured into Robyn's mansion. Every penny of equity from Mary's Las Vegas house. Gone. Funneled into Robyn's dream home. And Mary knew that signing those NDAs could prevent her from ever pursuing that money again. She knew it would shut her up permanently. And she refused. Robyn wanted it both ways. She wanted credit for being fair on Kody Pass while protecting herself from exposure about the past. Fairness in exchange for silence. And Mary said absolutely not. And that's when Robyn lost control of the narrative. This is where Robyn's tears become revealing, not just emotional. Because Robyn did fight Kody. She did insist on equal splits. She did refuse to go along with the for sale. And for that, she deserves some credit. But then she turned around and tried to leverage that fairness to silence another woman who had already been financially abused. And that's where the sympathy stops. You don't get to be the hero and the manipulator at the same time. Robyn explained on a November episode that she had big fights with Kody about fairness, but he never told the story that way. He made it sound like she was just along for the ride. Supportive, loyal, silent. And when she saw how easily he erased her resistance, how quickly he rewrote the narrative to make her look compliant, something clicked. Kody doesn't value opinions. He values obedience. When Robyn pushes back, she isn't respected. She's resented. That realization hurt more than losing money ever could, because it shattered the identity Robyn built for 15 years. The wife who understood him. The wife who got it right. The wife who was different. She wasn't different. She was just compliant longer than the others. And now, financially, everyone walked away with something. Janelle got her $375,000 and invested in her future. Mary finally got $375,000 after years of nothing. Christine got nothing from Kody Pass, but kept her Flagstaff money and her freedom. And Robyn and Kody got their $750,000, merged into shared accounts, shared assets, shared control. Emotionally, though, everyone lost something. Mary lost any remaining trust. Janelle lost her belief in Robyn. Robyn lost her illusion. And Kody? Kody lost control. And he hates that more than anything. Kody Pass didn't just expose a bad real estate deal. It exposed a pattern of financial abuse that's existed for decades. Kody controlled the money. He decided who got what. He punished disagreement by withholding resources. And when that control slipped, he lashed out. He pressured. He threatened. He manipulated. Even Robyn wasn't safe once she stopped playing her role. Legally, what Kody suggested wasn't simple. Forcing a sale in Arizona requires court action. Lawyers. Judges. Oversight. It's not at his convenience. Which means his words weren't just arrogant, they were intimidatory. He wanted Mary scared. He wanted Robyn compliant. And Robyn saying no protected not just her conscience, but herself from legal disaster. But Robyn didn't fully change. She still tried to silence Mary. She still protected herself first. She still stayed. And that's the tragedy of it all. Robyn finally saw the truth, but she didn't walk away.
She cried.
She stayed. She hoped. And hope doesn't change men like Kody Brown. The property is gone. The money is divided. The marriages are over. And all that's left is the truth. Kody Brown will screw over anyone if it serves him. Even the favorite. Especially the favorite. Because favorites are expected to comply. And when they don't, they pay for it emotionally. That's why Robyn is crying. Not because she lost. She won financially. She got her share. She got fairness. But she lost something far more important. The belief that she was safe. The belief that she was valued as a partner. The belief that she was different. And once that illusion dies, there's no bringing